Welcome to the RDS Big Brother Season 2 Mended Fences. We are about to get popping on the second challenge of the season, our first POV. Are you ready for this action, Tony?
Oh, of course. Always ready. I stay ready that way I don't have to get ready.
We got a little sneak preview designed by not even a sneak preview, but a little release created by our man, the mastermind. So, with no further ado, our intro video. Man, what a little intro we got there. A lot of some mouths, some eyes, some stuff's popping off. It's we getting active in this Big Brother house.
Hey, I figured we needed an intro. The season has been active. This is what I'll call it. So I just figure we get a nice intro in there to really top off the season.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Production quality went up a little bit. We decided to spend just a little bit more, not too much.
So because we're spending a little bit more, we got to make it a little bit more. So I got to do a little shilling to the audience. We got a new product hitting the RDS stores. It's #1 trending on Twitter. Let me switch it so everybody can see it right quick. We got a couple of new shirts, Tony. Looking at these two different beautiful pieces of shirts, which one would you be rock? Which one is Mastermind gonna buy first?
I think Tony Masterminds. I'm much more of a dark shirt kind of guy, so I'll go with the gray to black one over there.
I see. Hashtag Who's Ryan, the shirt, the #1 trending on Twitter. That's what you're gonna be rocking.
Yeah, let's go with that one.
All right, Indigo will be rocking the white one. I love the little fancy noble bling on it. That matches me.
Yeah, the gold makes sense for you.
Adam Stone designed these shirts for everybody, and he's selling them, helping us make that money. We appreciate you, Adam, out there. But without further ado, let's hop over to this challenge.
Get it started.
So looking at what we got over here. We got 6 contestants. We got our current HOH, Justin. We got Orion, the football star out of Oregon. We got a crab giant, a huge man with a crab for a head. We got a sleek former soccer star, an athletic trainer in Sean. We got the tallest man. So we got the heaviest man, a 250-pound Tyrone. And then we got a 6'7" athlete in Darius. And then we got Pretty Daisy May. What do you think? Looking at this challenge, looking at what they got to do, what do you think? Who's your pick right now, Tony?
Honestly, the height and the weight may not go to your advantage in this challenge. You got to get real low, and you got to go back and forth. And this is exercise in 101. I mean, so you would think maybe the bigger guys would be good, but we're not talking weightlifting here. We're talking aerobics. So maybe somebody like Daisy May.
Maybe. I mean, Daisy's in great shape. You don't get in this shape without working out, so maybe Daisy's the sleeper pick. Hard to know. What do you make of these little lockers over here? There's 6 lockers over here, Tony. What's in these lockers?
Those, my friend, will be the awards. After each person gets eliminated, they will be going to pick one of those lockers.
Oh.
And you'll start, of course, if you're the first one that goes out, you'll start at the very last locker.
Okay.
The 6th place locker, and then you'll open it. You'll get your prize. If you want to keep it, great. But be warned, the person that comes in 5th place, and 4th place, and 3rd place, and so on, will be able to trade rewards with the person. With any of the people that went before them. So
oh my God!
Don't get too attached.
So if you get something you like, it could be taken from you.
Yes.
Oh my God! That's horrific.
Don't get too attached.
So you got eyes on the chat, Tony?
Let's see here. Yeah, see, we have quite a few chatters. We have some Who's Ryan's in there. Some people are more concerned about who Ryan is than others.
Okay. Other people are focused on it. I still want to know. I'm trying to find out. That's all I'm trying to say.
Tyrone's in way better shape. I got in the chats.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard you must have missed my meditation today.
Oh, we
Yeah,
got someone in the
Tyrone is
zone, huh?
sleeping. Yeah, they're going
Okay,
into the chat right now.
I love it. All right, so let's get the first set of numbers up in there. Oh, I should probably explain the challenges a little bit for
Yeah, I think
anybody who
that's.
hasn't
Let's take
seen
a
it.
brief.
All right. All right. So there's going to be 6 stages. This first stage right here. It's there's. Let me actually show you the pictures. So there is going to be, essentially. How do I say this? There's going to be. I said 6 stages, 4 stages. There's 3 different activities we're going to be doing. The first activity over here is called the block burner, and we're going to have 2 different rounds of it. The first round is going to be easier than the second round. So on the first round over here, the block burner, we have a threshold of 70. We're going to keep inserting the rolls until somebody hits 70. The second somebody hits 70, the first person, we're going to look at everybody else, and whoever's the low man at that point is going to be out. That will be one elimination. Then we'll go back to the block burner. But this time, it's not going to be the first to 70. This time, we're going to do twice the amount it took the other one to get to 70. So let's just say Justin hit 70 in 3 tries. We'll do 6 tries on the next one. We'll see all the cumulative scores, and the lowest one's going to be out again. Then we're moving to the second machine. The, which one is this? The Booty Scooty. It's this little device we're going around and around, getting them thigh muscles activated.
Yeah, these house guests are gonna be. They're gonna have to skip leg day and skip working out today because
they're getting the workout. They're getting that workout, and that'll work the same way. First the threshold, then the cumulative, and then each stage one person's gonna be eliminated until we get to a final 2, and then we come to the Denialator. Oh, you don't want this one. The Denialator is this device right here. Essentially, you're going to be strapped into it, and you're just going to be shaking your head no. So if Jasmine was in here, she'd be hitting this one. She'd be the champ of this. I can tell you. You don't want to try to get something from Jasmine she don't want to give you. And this one will just be a how do I get the Deny set up? It looks like it's just going to be DCs, right? So yeah, the first one. It looks like the first person to get DC 10 all the way to DC 19. This is interesting. Finalist 1, finalist 1. So this must be finalist. I'm a little confused by this, actually. What is the goal of this? Because I don't have 2 rows.
You figure that. We have some drama in the chat as you're figuring that out. We have a Jasmine isn't the champion of shit.
Oh!
And, we have leave Jasmine out of this, and oh my gosh, it's going in over here.
Okay. So what I think is likely is I just did not. So I'm just going to do that here because that's what I remember doing. That's what I was about to say. Just put the values in. So it's just going to be who gets the fastest to all these DCs, and you got to get to DC 21 to win. And obviously there's these different attempts.
So you would start with the 16, and if they say they hit 16, then they're moving on to the 17.
And so the fastest you could do this 1, 2, 3, 6 shots. If someone gets it in 7 and someone isn't done by 8, we got our winner. So that's how that's going to work.
Shake their head no. They have to be the kings and queens of disapproval.
Oh, the kings and queens. They got to be spinning that head around. You got to be shutting motherfuckers down. Oh, you don't want to be in this. Oh, yeah. The Annihilator is going to hurt your neck muscles. All right, but hopping back, let's get our first set of rolls in. All right. All right. So, who do you think we got? We got our high score is 24 and our low score is 5. Who you think is at the high score? Who you think is at the low score?
Well, I mean, for one, all I'm seeing on it so far is the final challenge, so we may want to move up.
I'll move back up. I got
it. Yep. But yeah, so the high score and the low score. Mm-hmm. Let's go. I'll go with Daisy May as my high score from my original pick. Low score. Let's go Sean, just randomly picking.
So I'm gonna get Daisy Mays in there first, because this is obviously the 24. You know what? There is a 4 in it. I'm putting that 4 in. You must have got this right, except it's a 14. Not bad.
Not
but
bad,
it is. It's also not. It's not as good as it could have been. And you said Sean was your next guest.
Sean, yeah, for the lowest.
Let's get Sean. Oh, you got Sean as the low man? How are you gonna do my man Sean like this? I mean, you're right.
Hey, just a guess.
You're right. It is Sean, but you gotta put some
masterminds.
respect on Sean's name. But let's get the rest of these in. So we got 21 out of Tyrone. We got Justin's coming in here with a 13. Justin with the 13 up at the top. We got Darius with a 17 and Orion pulling that 24. Orion ain't trying to be out here. He don't want to be on the block. He's got some fight in him.
Trying to get off the block, I see it.
He's got some fight in him. Let's get our second set of rolls in here.
This would be a big veto for anybody on the block to win. So.
You don't want to stay on the block. We got a 0, Tony. Who is our 0?
Oh man, I hate to pick on him, but let's go Sean.
Man, you sticking with the Sean. I'm gonna go ahead and pop Sean's number in there. He's gonna show you how much better he's done. How dare you guess he's the 0? He got a 4 this time. He got a 4.
So I'm not far off. I was only 4 off.
You're not far off. Unfortunately, sweet Daisy May pulled a 0.
Oh my gosh, Daisy May, and I picked you.
Okay, so looking at this, everything else is really tight though. The next 3, we know. I guess one person's a little bit low. I'll get the next lowest in. Young Darius pulled in a 10, unfortunately. The next lowest. But after him, everybody was tightly clumped. We got a 14, a 17, and an 18. Justin got the 14.
Just curious, before we move on to roll 3, do we have like a total counter, or we just...
It is. It's probably just not very obvious. Let me see if I can make them bigger. So Tyrone and Orion. So Tyrone got the 17. Orion is leading the pack on this. Orion pulled the 18. So
we have a comment in chat. Font and color for text looks sexy.
Okay. So what do they want? They want a big
chat text.
Oh, they like it?
Yeah, they're complimenting.
Oh, I love it. So do you see this number now that I'm making it bigger, Tony?
Is it under people's names?
Yeah. Okay. I'll change it.
I think the issue is because it's black on black potentially.
Okay, I'll change it. It's like a light pink on a dark purple, but I'll just make it white.
Oh no, I see it now. Okay, apologies. I was looking at the wrong space. Yep. No,
Could you see it good?
Yeah. You can see it fine.
All right, no problem. So let's get these next set of rolls in. Check the chat to make sure there is no arguments popping off. You know how these people like to fight.
Everybody's telling me I'm low and to turn up my mic, but that is not a possibility.
Actually, there is a way to do it. I found a way. I thought I'd done it enough, but let me jack your mic up even further. All right, I just shot it up. It's pretty high.
I think people just like to hear me. I think that's...
You got a sexy voice, Tony.
We're taking away from this, and I'll take this.
So we have 3 people tied for the lowest score. All 3 of them got an 11. Who do you think is on that list?
Man, just based off the rolls here and how it's been going, let's go Daisy May, Sean, and Justin.
You did get 2 of them right. Daisy May and Sean both pulled the 11s. So let's get their 11s in there.
And not how I expected this competition to start out.
And the other 11, unfortunately, is the crab man himself, Tyrone.
Oh, man.
He did not. He's on the block, but maybe he's not that worried about it. After that, we have a 14 out of Orion.
Orion's been pretty consistent here. I mean, that's his worst roll.
That's his worst roll, and it's not that bad. Then we have 2 20s. We have a 21 and a 22. Darius pulled the 21, and Justin's rocking the 22. Let's get a little update on the score. So right now, leading the pack, the race to 70. We got, I believe that's so. Yeah, we got Orion at 56, and the bottom facing not only elimination in this challenge, but becoming the fifth have-not. We got Sean at 20. Daisy May is at 25, so this is kind of a tight race. Anybody could be out there between them, but these top four, they're not going out. They're too much of a lead. You don't want to race to the bottom. Let's get some more rolls. Our next set of rolls in there. God damn! Holy shit! The biggest roll so far in Big Brother Season 2. We got a 29. Who is your guess for the 29?
Gotta be Orion. He wants this.
It's got to be, huh? We know it. You know what? I'm just going to, because we know it's Orion. It's obviously Orion. I'm going to go ahead and put his 13 in there real quick.
Oh, man.
And that rated him to 69. We could have ended it. All right, you could have just given 14 for us, bro. We could have been over right now. But maybe we are. Maybe we have enough. Who do you think got this 29? If it's not Orion, who's your next guess?
Justin.
Of course, it's just got to be. He's the head of household. He shows everybody what he can do. Justin, I'm going to go ahead and put in Justin's sexy 7 in there real quick. So we all can go. We know. And the answer is Tyrone Cometh.
Tyrone.
29, 78. We're ending this stage. I'll get everybody else's numbers in there, though. We got a 13 out of Ryan. I think we already put that in. I got a 7 out of Justin. I already put that in. Daisy May got a 14. Tying her highest score. We got another 14 out of Darius. And it looks like an 11 out of Sean. Meaning Sean is going to be the first one out of this challenge. Young Sean will be exiting, unfortunately. Why don't you explain what this golden necklace he pulls out of this locker?
Right, Sean walked over to his locker room. He opened the first locker, and the sixth place locker. He just so happens to have won the golden power of Veto.
Whoa!
You're the current holder of the Veto.
He's got the Veto. Of course, no one's gonna take that from him, right?
Nobody's gonna take the golden.
So he just won the Veto. You might be the first out. You might be. Oh.
I was just gonna say the other prizes must be so good. There's no way that anyone.
Who would want something pesky like a Veto? It's useless. So that took us 4 rolls. So this next run, we're going to go to 8 rolls. All right, let's get them in. I covered up Sean's number so we won't see it again. Oof, first set of rolls are not so good. We got a 2 of 6 out of Daisy and Darius. So Daisy got the 2. Darius got the 6. Why don't you explain what Darius has been looking like out here? Because he's a big, giant athlete of a man, but he's been lagging behind the pack, in my opinion.
I mean, hey, like I said at the beginning, this is aerobics. This is not weightlifting. Being a giant man can only go so far, especially in the aerobics world. Giant men are not known for their aerobics, from what I know.
Oh man, you never seen Shaq getting it in the aerobics class?
Maybe back in like the craze of the late 80s to early 90s. Maybe back then, but
I lied. I put the wrong number in for Justin. That's Orion's number. Justin got a 17. Orion got a 14. And I just need to get
we'll be doing the swaps in a little bit later.
And where's Tyrone? Tyrone's got a 15. So who do you think outside of the let's say it isn't one of the 2 power veto, one of the 2 nominees who win the power veto. Say they lose. Who do you think would be the most interested in getting a veto? Do you think people would want one of these sexy prizes, or do you think they want power in the game?
Oh man, well, I personally, if I'm in the game, it's pretty early on. You may not want to shake things up and use the power of veto because you give, of course, the head of household. They've already named 2 nominees. That's you directly saying, hey, I want you to, I don't agree with that, I want you to name a 3rd. So it may be a little too early in the game to rock the boat, or just the right time, depending on how you feel about the people that are on the block.
It is an aggressive move. Why don't you explain what 21 looks like out of Darius? I talked some trash on Darius, and he responded aggressively. He did not appreciate what I said.
he heard you talking trash, and so yeah, he started aerobicing his butt up, man. He's doing the aerobics.
Oh, he's hitting that shit heavy, huh? We
Oh yeah.
got an 18 out of Tyrone. And that's everybody, correct? 2, 2, 2, 2. Yep. All right. Next rolls. Next rolls. Next rolls. Let's see. All right. So we got a 5 and a 6. Who are our low people on this? Who are the 5 and the 6?
Daisy May and let's go Justin.
Got 6. You landed on Daisy May. You missed with Justin. Justin pulled a healthy 10. Unfortunately, he went small, he went big, then he went small. Darius pulled the 5. We got a 24 out of Orion. Orion is coming for this, man.
Oh man, he wants it. He wants to get up the block. I mean, being on the block week 1 all the way till eviction night is not ideal, so I can see why.
We got a 13 out of Tyrone. So we're almost halfway through this second stage. We're going to be halfway after this, and we'll do a little update. So we got a 3. Unfortunately, Daisy May rocked a 3. I think we could safely say Daisy May is not going to be winning this one, but got to get all the rolls in there. We got a 17 out of Tyrone and a 17 out of Orion. So our 2 people, I assume, they were the leaders from last round. Both are treading water with this one. So Tyrone got a 17, Orion got a 17. Somebody got higher than that, right? I saw somebody with a higher number. Yeah, we had a 20.
Real quick, too, Ty, just the veto for people that are not on the block. You get to this. You are safe if you have the veto and you're not on the block, and you can either decide to not use it and keep the nominations the same, or you could use it on one of the nominated house guests, and then the HOH has to nominate somebody else other than the person you saved.
So yeah, in some ways, not being on the block is more powerful to have the veto, because if you're on the block, you use the veto on yourself, you're off the block, and anybody in the whole rest of the house is eligible to be replaced. But let's say you're an ally of somebody on the block. If you win the veto, you get to take them off the block. They're safe, and you're safe because you can't be put up as the replacement nominee. So if you have someone you really trust, them winning the veto is even better than you. But obviously, if you trust the wrong person, you're going to be in some trouble.
Yeah, they may not even use it, or use it on the wrong person.
That's the worst. When you see the other person come off, oof, you don't like that. So looking at these numbers, we got a 57 out of Justin. We got a 68 out of Orion. We got a 63 out of Tyrone. We got a 46 out of Darius, and we got a 14 out of Daisy. So I'm actually going to make an executive decision here. Daisy cannot win this challenge. She's not going to catch up the 32 points in the second round to the next lowest. So I'm just going to go ahead and advance and eliminate Daisy.
Alrighty. So Daisy gets to walk over to the lockers and claim her prize. Let's see.
What does she get?
Over there.
What does she get?
She just opened number 5th place prize. And Daisy May is the new winner of $10,000 in Reality Dice Sim cash.
She got 10 stacks?
My God. 10 stacks.
I don't know a person who loves money less than Daisy, the least materialistic in the house, and she just got $10,000. Good for you, Daisy. That's your money.
Some people have to wait an entire season and get like 6th or 7th place for that.
And you just got it. That's your money, Daisy.
Well, we'll see if she holds on to it or trades it for something else.
She might just choose the veto. That might be her choice.
Yeah, could be.
It's gold. She likes gold. We know she likes gold. So let's get to this next round. We're going to a new little
Bauer
machine.
at the exchange rate with USD 1-to-1. Bauer.
1-to-1. It's 1-to-1. So we got hold on. Let me cover up Daisy's score. So I'll start putting that in. We got
Rusty wants Daisy to be able to booty scooty. I'm sorry, Rusty. Daisy is out.
Daisy's out. We don't get to see the booty scooty out of Daisy anymore, because that's the one I was actually Indigo is enjoying watching Daisy. Not so much these other folks. So she don't got no more eye candy for this challenge. We got a 25 as the high, and we got a 14 as the low. What is your guess here?
All right, I'm gonna go 25. Let's go Orion. He's been doing pretty good. Low, we can go. Let's go Darius.
So we're gonna put Orion's number in. Orion has a 17, and the low.
Scroll up a tiny bit for us too. By the way, there we go. Couldn't see Justin.
Okay. Do I need? Yeah, I don't even need the bottom one anymore. All right. So we got. I got. You said Darius. Darius pulled a solid 16.
Okay. So then my next guess for low, Justin.
Justin hit the high score. I think he was the 25. I'll double check that. And then
Oh,
Tyrone,
okay. Good for
unfortunately, was the
Tyrone.
low man. So let me double
All
check
right,
those
I'm
numbers. 25 and 14. I lied. I know. I thought it was 10. 14. I'm sorry, Tyrone. I'm gonna get you your numbers.
dang. There's sad crab noises going right now, which
Ah.
sounds like.
Damn, man. That's the sad noises.
Yeah, that's sad crab noises.
He don't want to get eliminated.
I was surprised too.
He's been doing really good out of this. He got a 29. He's got some abilities up in here. So we got a low man of a 4 and a double. We got 2 people who hit 20 on this.
Gamers is super confused. Gamers, everybody's gonna get eliminated until there's one. Until there's one left. It'll go down to a final 2, and then there'll be the first place winner.
So yeah, in this
and
first
basically the better you do, the better the more options you get for your prize. If you get first place, you have either the option to keep your prize or trade it with the 5 that came before you. Sorry to interrupt there, Sterling.
No, it's important. I mean, it's important to know. So you obviously, if you get the first spot, you're gonna. I'd be shocked if you pick anything other than the power of veto. But after that, everybody, it's if you just don't want to open up the punishments. Essentially, you trying to avoid these punishments.
Punishments? There's been no punishments.
Of course. Who would? No, I'm not so cruel that I would, instead of a reward, I would give you something horrific. Why would I do that?
No
I'm
way.
a nice guy. Wouldn't you say I'm a kind of a humanitarian, Tony?
I would say so. You've expressed altruism throughout your life.
My whole life. Darius is not having a good showing right now. He got a 4. He's followed his 4 up with a 6.
Darius doesn't want it. I mean, hey, it does make sense that the people that are fighting hardest for this are the people that are on the block in the HOH.
And Darius is not one of those people yet, but who knows what happens? He might be the replacement nominee if he doesn't get his ass up in gear.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, currently the veto's already been claimed. I mean,
we already know. We already got the veto winner. 19. Where is? We got a 19. Now we got to get a 15 for Justin and a 23 for Orion. Justin. All right, I got the Justin in there. So the Orion got the 23. And let's look at where we're sitting right now. We got to get to 70. We got one person at 60. We got one person at 53. One person at 51. I mean, it looks like Darius is definitely going to lose, but I'm going to keep rolling this out since it's not going to be that many more rolls. And, I mean, Darius is, it's not as big of a modifier as these others, but it ain't a negative. If these other people start hitting slow, he might catch up. Who knows? Let me get these next rolls in. All right. So, Darius got a 5. Man, you need to. This is your dice, dude. I don't know. Darius is struggling out here, man. A 5 out of Darius. Young Darius pulled a 5. I think we're going to cross. So all we need to see is what Orion gets, really. So Orion, if you get 10 or more, it's over. Orion pulled a healthy 22. So
I figured he was going to finish it out.
Yeah, I thought so too. But let's get everybody's in there. He could have missed it. We got Tyrone with a 24. I put the wrong one there. 22.
All right, so Darius is going to be going to select his prize.
Yes.
So it sounds like here. So he's going to go over. He opens locker number 4, and what is waiting in there? What amazing prize! It is a chicken soup reward. Okay, so what this means is for the next week, he will have to rock a chicken suit throughout the house. That's the only thing he can wear. And there are some other special fun things as well. Such
You'll
as,
discover those.
Having to lay eggs whenever called to do so. And also make the entire house scrambled eggs.
You gotta be delivering some scrambled eggs. I hope you know how to make a plethora of egg dishes, Darius. But maybe someone will want this. Maybe they'll trade for it. So you never know. We'll cover Darius up, and we'll keep it moving to the next round.
Maybe somebody wants that, exactly.
Yeah, it seems like a fun prize. Who would just want to wear a chicken suit?
Who wouldn't want to wear a chicken suit?
Quick point of order from the production team. Can I try something to make your life a little easier?
What?
I think I can make it so that we can hide these more effectively.
I'm good, but I appreciate your help. My man hopping in my server trying to mess with my stream. I love you, Rylock, but get the hell out of here. Only need 3 people left. All right, so we're going to this next round. It took 4. We're going to go to 8. See who's the best out of 8. Fortunately, the fewer people in here, the less numbers I got to bring over. We got a 3, a 22, and a 26.
A 3, a 22, and a 26?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to go...
Let me re-rate. Nope, that's not true. I covered up the wrong person. The 3 was Darius. We got a 16, a 22, and a 26.
Okay. Tyrone got the 16. Orion got the 26. Justin got the 22.
So we got a... wrong spot. We got a 22 out of Orion. We got a 16 out of Justin. And Tyrone pulled 26 on this first round.
Oh, wow. That was off.
Not that bad. These have been the top competitors the whole way through. We got a 17, an 18, and a 21. Orion got the 21 this time.
And the threshold for this is also 70, correct?
No, there's no threshold for this. So for this one, it's so if you, in the actual challenge, the first round was a minute, the second round was 2 minutes. So how I'm doing that is, however long it takes somebody to hit the threshold, it's double the next time. So it took them 4 times. We're gonna get 8 set of numbers for this one.
8 set of numbers. Okay, perfect.
Going back over here. Let's go P. We got a 16, an 8, and 11. Justin got the 8. Tyrone got the 16.
Hey, is there any way you could move the the numbers to be a little bit more centered to the chat? It's not.
The numbers? What do you mean the number?
Yeah, like is the spreadsheet. If you just scroll over to like where K is, K is a little bit more towards the middle, with some emptiness to the right potentially.
Okay.
But basically, the chat is blocking the input. There you go. Yep, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
All right. So what am I looking for? I forgot what I had just said. 16, 8, 11. 16 is Tyrone. 8 is Justin. So 8 for Justin. 16 for Tyrone.
Remember, guys, we're rolling 8 total.
So looking at this, it's Justin's needs to pick it up. He's starting to fall a little behind the others.
You know, hey, if he doesn't want to have to nominate a third house guest this week, and who knows, if he gets first, maybe he gets one of the prizes. Maybe he wants $10,000.
Ooh, could take that that stacks up. You think he would take money from his ex-girlfriend? He wouldn't do this.
That'd be interesting if he did that. I mean, plus also then he'd probably have to name a third nominee.
Oof. You don't want this. So let's take a 20. The 20 was Justin. We get a 20. We got a 18 and a 14. Orion pulled a 14.
Not bad rules, guys.
So halfway through, it's much tighter. Justin closed the gap, a significant margin right there. Let's get the next set of rolls. 7 out of Orion. Oof, falling off. Justin with the 12. So 7.
So strong before.
This is not the time to stumble when you're down to only the top couple of competitors. But maybe they're all getting tired. Maybe they're all
worried. How it came down to the HOH and the 2 nominees.
That is cool. That is fun.
You can tell who wants it most.
These are the people who got the most riding on this outcome. An 11, an 8, and a 25. Holy snap, Orion. That is a score.
Okay, so Orion's kicking it back in gear. He must have heard us.
Oh, he heard it. He didn't appreciate that shit. 2 more sets of numbers. Justin's falling back in the trail, but he's already closed this gap once. He could do it again.
Just gotta booty scoot harder, guys. Keep booty scooting.
We got a 12 of... My God, Justin. Holy snap. Okay, Justin. He heard of me. He got a 25. I believe it was Tyrone who pulled the 12. And what was Orion's?
Tyrone said, I'm from the ocean. I got stamina.
Oh, he's got that stamina, man. He's out here grinding. It is, I mean, Tyrone and Orion have a tight race for the top right now. 3 points is separating them. One last roll. So Justin is from the bot. He is 8 points behind. So he needs to get 8 points more than Orion, or he needs to get 9 points more than Tyrone, or he is out. Do you think he's going to get it done?
I'm putting my money on the two nominees. They want this the most. They're on the block. They have the most to lose.
So we don't have a single person who rolled under 20 this time. We got a 22, a 25, and a 20.
I don't think that's going to be enough for Justin, though.
It isn't. And Justin got the highest roll, too. Justin got a 25. Justin hit a nat 20. That's the best Justin could do, and unfortunately it is not enough. We got a Tyrone 12. I'm sorry, that's what he rolled. I shouldn't have said that out loud.
No, that's we took the last 4 rolls from the previous, and we just doubled it, so it was 8 rolls.
And we got a 20 out of Orion.
We're not going to 12,000, no. The 12,000.
Yeah. Wow, look at that. He came just... Oh, man, he came three shy. But 3 shy is still shy, so he is out.
Orion was slacking there for a second, but he picked it up on the last 3 rolls.
So the number 1 is going to be Tyrone.
All right, so Justin's going to go over and claim his prize. Of course, we just have the chicken soup for the last one, so we'll see what's this next when he's opening the 3rd locker, and it is a get out of slot pass. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what that means is anytime that he is nominated for to be a have-not, he can go ahead and use his get out of slot pass, and he will not have to be a have-not that week.
So in this final
Get out of
challenge,
slot free card.
we just need to see who can get to this, who can race through these DCs the quickest. And if they race through them at the same time, what we'll do is we'll do another roll, and whoever has the highest on that final opposing roll will win. So let's see what happens. Both of them need to try to clear 16. Let's see if they can do it.
All right, the block burner. Let's the final 2.
They both clear it. We got a
is.
26 and a 23.
RIT is asking, wait, so you can eat food or you're exempt from being a have-not? I'm fairly confident we're saying you're just exempt from have-not.
You're exempt.
Right? Yeah.
Saying have-not pass is not as nice as slot pass. You know what I'm saying? Slot pass sounds fun.
Exactly.
So it's just a get out of have-not free card for 1 week. It's not bad. It's not bad. Let's get our next set of rolls in there. We got a 12 and a 13, 2 failures.
2 failures.
See, this is bad because once you get, you really want, when somebody fails, you got to capitalize on that. You got to gain some momentum. I put those in the wrong.
That's a big early lead if you can do that.
So, but they both stumbled at the same time, so at least they're together. We got an 11 and we got an 18. We got some distance being made. Unfortunately for our crab friend, he pulled the 11, and this person clears. So Orion is a step ahead right now.
Crab friend. I can tell, man. Orion's had the eye of the tiger this whole time. So
He has. We got a 21 and a 25. So both clear, but unfortunately,
Orion's still a step ahead.
yeah, Orion is remaining that step ahead. Now we got to get, we got a 19 out of Tyrone, and we get a 20 out of Orion. Wow, Tyrone, man. So we got a 29 out of Tyrone and a 16 out of Orion. Tyrone. That is incredible. We're back tied.
Hold on, just real quick pause just to give a little standings update. Number one, because Gish is asking, wait, why did those go under DC 18? They were on DC 18 at the time. He just stumbled and had to do 2 attempts at DC 18, Gish.
Yeah, so this first guy, Tyrone, his first time at DC 18, he got an 11. So because he didn't clear it, he couldn't advance. Then the second time he cleared it, he got to go. The same thing is...
You said, but they both failed on DC 17.
I see. So Gish is saying this needs to be here. Okay, Gish is helping me out. So this needs to be here.
Yep.
All right. That means this...
I figured he was onto something.
Needs to be... So, hold on. Whoa. This needs to be here. Which means this needs to be here. Okay.
You're getting hell for not using Control C and Control V.
All right, so is this everything? Everything's right now, right? 5 attempts. They're all tied up. Everything looks right to me now. Tell me if I'm missing something else, guys, but I'm going to keep rolling. All right, next roll.
Hold on. You said they're all tied up. Wasn't Orion? Did Orion somehow catch him?
Well, I guess Gish is saying I made a mistake.
Did somehow catch Orion?
And the numbers bared it out.
His 11 should be under the 12. Move Tyrone's over too, he's saying.
Okay, hold on. So
if you go back to 17, they both failed 17. Right now we have a 12 there and with no second roll.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm just gonna go back before everything. All right. So this is the current set of rolls I just erased. Current set of rolls. He got a... Fuck. I think that was a 26. All right. So we've done 5 attempts. Let me just slowly think about this. 26, that clears. 12 does not clear, so he needs to do another attempt. His next attempt is 11. It doesn't clear again, so he's stuck here. So this one has to go back again. So this comes here. Then he finally clears. Then this comes here. Okay, that's where Tyrone is supposed to be. Let me look at this guy. He clears this one. This one's a failure. So this has to come back. This goes here. All right, then this comes back too. This goes here.
I think it might make your life a lot easier to do the attempts. Like, attempt 1 is the new attempt of the second category, you know?
I don't know what that means. It's not how I designed this. This is how I'm going to keep doing it. So looking at it now, when I'm just focused at it, these are right. This has to be right. So this is what I'm going to go with.
Correct.
So if somebody says something else, please hop into and tell me. But I think I'm just focused on too many things. I'm hopping around. This thing makes me hop around to different places. All right. So now we got a 30 and a 20. Both clear. 30 here.
Orion still has a 1 advantage.
Yeah, Orion's still ahead. So Orion could win everything right now. Let's go. We got a 15 and a 22. Is it over? Yes or no? Is it over?
And a 22.
One's got a 15, one's got a 22.
I'm going to give Tyrone the 22. I think Tyrone caught up.
Tyrone got a 22.
Oh, there we go. We're tied back up going into the final one, huh?
We are tied back up.
Well, actually, hold on. Yeah, we're tied back up. Yeah, exactly. Going into the final one.
Let's see.
All right. So now these rolls, we're playing for keeps on the last one, guys.
One of these guys got an 11.
Ooh, and the other one. So one of them got 11.
So we got an 11 out of time. We got an 11 out of Orion. Orion does not clear. If this number is 21, we have our champion. Do we have our champion? Yes or no?
I think Tyrone pulled it out. He's coming from behind here.
He stumbled. 17. Neither. That was a chance to win, and he did not close. Let's see again. Another set of rolls. We have our champion. We have a champion. We have another 15, and we have a 24. we have a 15, and we have a 24. What do you think? Who got the 24?
15, Orion 24.
Unfortunately, that is not what happened.
Okay, hey, I have no. That was just my guess. I have no horse in this race.
Whew. What a battle.
What a battle.
Why don't we see what they get?
Let's go over to the lockers here, too.
Okay.
We got a couple prizes left to give out.
Couple prizes left.
So first off, Orion, go open your second place prize. And that is going to be the soccer shootout penalty, which is, what was the exact number of the soccer shootout there? How
2,400.
2,400 goals in a time period of 24 hours. If you are not able to do that, there will be a punishment.
Yeah, it's not a good one, too. You don't want that. So you're going to be stuck in the back. You cannot come back in from the backyard except for to use the restroom. You can go to the restroom for a short break, but no showering, no sleeping inside. Until you get your 2,400 goals, you got to keep shooting those shootouts.
And the number one prize, of course, it has to be a prize befitting the first place.
I think you got these opposite. It's the first place gets the shootout.
Okay, that's not how it's listed in our chat.
I messed it up, man. It's because the person who gets the first place is going to be trading for the veto.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I kind of figured too. Normally they do like the costume there. Okay,
Yeah.
So turn that around. Orion gets an advantage, a huge advantage. Some may say it's called inside information, and I believe we're leaving it at that. Is that right, Indigo?
Yeah. What he opens his locker, and outside comes he's got a blue envelope. It's glowing. It looks like it's from the future. This came off the Martian mothership. This is out of Albuquerque, this mofo. It's blue, it's glowing, it's futuristic, and all it says on the outside is insider information.
Just to be clear, Orion opened the second place locker to get this inside information.
Orion has it.
We had a brief discrepancy there.
Orion has it. I apologize. All right. Now, obviously, Tyrone could take it from him if he wants it. But
and first place is the soccer shootout. So Tyrone can decide if he wants to. He can just kick 2,400 goals
if he wants.
So chooses.
He gets to choose.
Or he can take the veto or inside information.
So what I'm gonna be doing?
Maybe, we should have a crab dressed as a chicken.
A crab as a chicken as possible. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna create a chat. I'm going to put all you guys in there. I'm going to list in the chat what your gifts are. And each person who comes in, each person further gets to trade or keep. And we'll see where the stuff ends up. I'll be very shocked if we don't get Tyrone picking his veto, but maybe not. We'll see. Maybe he feels confident.
Tyrone did just say I should totally get the chicken suit. That would be amazing.
That would be the most perplexing decision of Big Brother history. On the block, winning a veto, winning the challenge, and not even choosing the veto, not choosing the money, not choosing the inside information, not choosing the slot pass, but choosing one of the two punishments. That would be fucking confusing, but it's your choice. You won. You get to pick whatever you want.
It is his choice. Yep.
Do we have any last statements?
Yeah, any questions, anything from anybody in the chat? Essentially how it's going to work, like we said, we're going to put a room together, and from 6th place all the way to 1st, you'll either keep your prize or trade it for somebody else's. Obviously, the better you did, the better options you get, because even if somebody, say 6th place traded for, or 5th place traded for the veto, 1st place can still take that. But yeah, other than that, it was a great first veto. I hope everybody's having a good time. Keep up the activity, and don't get voted out the first week.
Don't get voted out the first. Someone's gonna get voted out the first week, but don't let it be you. All right, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna end this stream. Talk to y'all later.